Does luck have anything to do with abundance? So once upon a time, once upon a yogi time, there was a great guru, and in an evening meeting, a disciple came and said, Guruji, this is the last time I know that I will see you in this life, for I am going to travel far away to a different country to work and to care for my family. And I would like a word or two of guidance, a principle that I can use to navigate through and to stay on the path of awakening when I am out of your presence. The Guru looked at him and said, wherever you go, wherever you find yourself, whether it's at work or in the community, seek out, stay with, and associate with people who consider themselves, who think and feel that they are lucky. And the man left, the disciple left. And after the disciple had left, a number of other disciples came to the teacher and said, Guru, you told that disciple to find and stay with people who think and feel, who consider themselves lucky. But what happens if he finds someone who isn't just considering himself lucky, who actually is lucky and knows that he's lucky? And the sage said, that means that my disciple will have encountered a true sage, a wise being. And I know that wise one will be able to guide my disciple on the path of awakening. End of story. Once upon a yogi time, we have all had moments, sacred moments of opening to the great fullness of life. These peak experiences, these openings, are beautiful states of being. We know we're lucky to be here. But a feature of every state is that it fades. It is impermanent. That's a natural feature. It's not a bug. It's a natural feature of states of consciousness. And this doesn't denigrate the states, because cultivating our familiarity with states of beauty, states of abundance, states of balance, states of peace, it's very important. It's just to recognize there's a difference between tasting, glimpsing, popping into a state and being established in a stage of awakening wherein you and I, where we naturally abide in that great fullness. So states come and go, but stages, once integrated, are permanent acquisitions. We've all had this experience in our life because there's many streams of consciousness. One of the streams is called the cognitive stream, and the great French psychologist Jean Piaget, many decades ago, mapped out stages of cognitive development that we all go through from childhood, early childhood to early adulthood. Remember that there was a time in all of our lives when we were living in the mythic stage where everything was magic and we believed in Santa Claus. And then simply through experience, living, and the innate developmental evolution of our own nervous system, we moved into the rational stage. We just arrived at that stage and automatically entered a new world where we did not believe in Santa Claus anymore. One of the characteristics, however, of a stage shift is that as a rational being, we can look back and remember what it's like to live in that mythic world, in that believing world. We just don't believe in it anymore. You're established thus as a teenager in a new stage of cognitive development, in a new world. And the same thing happens on our awakening journey as our identity matures into a more radiant, full, and integrated expression of the great fullness, we move into a new world. We can remember the old, and there may be remnants of the old world, of the world of incompleteness and of lack that arise, and we address them from this new stage of great fullness. How do we make that shift? We make it through spiritual practice, through regular immersion in the states, the impermanent and sacred states of openness, of beauty, of grace. We enter into these states and we bathe the body-mind. We bathe and immerse the body-mind in these states. We shift the center of our attention, our identity, our worldview from the world of lack into the world of great fullness. And these states, these state experiences provide us with clear memories, with a taste, with the aroma, with the felt sense of what it means to return to and live in the kingdom, in the Buddha land, in the sacred world that is all around, hidden in plain sight. It gives these tastes, these reminders, these remembrances, but it does something else as well. In our human nervous system, as we return and open and are absorbed in those states, we lay down, that experience itself lays down neural pathways, strengthens neural pathways. In the ancient language, it purifies the nadis, or the channels, that consciousness can move on, and creates this superhighway, this direct route from the world of imbalance to the world of balance, from the world of relative lack to the world of holy abundance. And each time we return home through state practices like meditation, like mantra, like attunement, we are expanding, we're deepening, we're enriching. In the science language, we're myelinating the track. And that makes it more and more easy, more and more effortless, more and more likely, more and more natural. And it inclines us more and more to travel to that land that is here and now, and cultivate our deep intimacy with that perspective, with that revelation, so that we don't just think or feel that we are lucky. We know we are lucky because we are living in the great fullness that is life.